Show me your maps.
Here we are, on the cartographer. Let's see, map of caves of Korinnes. Yeah, that's the one we need. Map of Korinnes Island, map of Korinnes City, map of the Valley of Mines, and map of Holy Shrines. That's less interesting. I need this one. And as I walk here, I talked to Meldor, I think that was his name up there. The one that smokes all day. He said, somebody swept the dragons away. Okay, so I bought the map. Let's look at it. There we go. The cave. So I'll be visiting the first cave that's near the ship. That we go from the south cave, I believe it was. As a matter of fact, let me sell to him some things. And let me tell you, when I was coming here, the Divine Star, no, with Juicers, I don't know what that still is, need to read it. Need to read it, see what it does, I forgot it. Some kinds of recipes, wax pine moonshine, lurkis tongue and liquor, lizard's tongue, you get the idea. As I was still saying, there we go, day and night cycle and some clef of Beliar effects, or is it some smoke and ash? Always been a bug in this game, appearing up there. It's never been fixed. And I see how this place is still atmospheric, man oh man. I remember playing this game in 2004 and being in this place still brings memories, like how well this game did in terms of music and atmosphere. Just ridiculously good.
Hey, you!
We talk to you, yes. Talk to you as well.
Look around.
Look around yourself, there's nothing going on in the harbor. Lars,
Hey,
I came
you.
here to talk to you as well.
Why aren't you out hunting dragons?
That's not my kind of thing. I'll leave that to the others. Nah. Fresh sea air. That's what I need now.
You've been stuck here since the beginning of the game. How much can you do more? Let's see. Staying all day in the harbor.
Hey, you!
Watching the sea, I mean. Things need to change. Oh, it's that creep.
Look for someone else.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
He's gonna force his way to the ship.
Give me something to...
Let's see, he got some new supplies, it seems so. Fried fish and some sausage. Sausage, that always reminds me of sausage. Yeah, Leah's friend, boyfriend.
Show me your way.
That's sausage. Some ham, she got some new supplies, it's good. That's all good. Alaric probably stopped training because it's late. Elwin.
I'm saying goodbye to them. Lord Hagen has ordered that all the sheep are to serve as provisions for his army. Well, then at least I'll have more time for my wife.
That's good. It's about time. Where is she, by the way? I can give her some things and receive food.
What do you think? Do you want to go up against me again?
Yes.
I think I've gotten better in the meantime.
I want to fight again.
I only fight from noon until evening. The fighting is only worth it. It's much too late now. Come back tomorrow at noon.
Okay. Looks like I've been late. Let's see, Martin, maybe he has some supplies, but... Supplies, what could be interesting to me? Apples, really. I need apples for more strength. Muscles.
I've heard a thing or two.
Let's see, is This hot creature! Okay, he's still selling. I want some fish. Fence everything.
Look what I have here.
For all your stuff, 450 gold pieces.
Okay, looks like I won't be getting more than that.
All right, sold.
We've made some good.
Night experience.
Show me your fish.
Let's see what he has. Raw fish and smoked herring. I mean, I will buy those. They seem to replenish a good amount of health. Some lockpicks that I no longer need. The paladins, look at them training. Training and training and training. I think I can take on 4 of them. I mean, they do damage, yeah, and they still have good armor. With my strength, my armor, and my weapon, I bet I can bring down 4
Hey,
of them.
you!
All the crates still there.
Go ahead and laugh at me. The paladin.
What do you have to...
Then pay it.
Then pay attention. Let's see, boy. That eradicate evil was extremely useful. I'll buy this. It brought an orc.
Tell me that isn't true.
Ravage, yeah. Let's ravage. Lamp of magic core. I will get those, 2 of those. That's it. I guess we made it. Let's check on the fisherman here. Let's see what's up with him.
Wait a minute.
I've seen better.
I've seen better times. Death is so much easier. Surviving, that's a different story. He put it differently, but I give you my take. Dying is extremely easy. Surviving, that's a whole matter entirely. It's much more difficult. Halvor looks like he came here. Looks like we have
The
some
problem
fun.
with you guys is that you'd rather slaughter orcs than screw.
What was that?
Wait a minute.
If it's talk you're after, go find.
Then screw. Come on, let me screw you.
Hey, I can't take care of you.
And she's still sweeping the floor. Looks like nothing changed here.
I'm busy.
You busy. Okay, who else can be interesting here in the city to me? Ignaz, yeah. This bastard. I wonder how he makes a living now. Carl, that's a good boy. I want to be stronger. I will hold the skill points a little bit now because I don't know what I need. I think I can improve my crossbow game, but if you go to House of Irdorat, skeletons not really vulnerable to archery, struck me.
Show me your wares.
Okay, he have good potions. And some flasks. What's this? Brew of recovery, mana and health. Nah, don't need that. Well, Constantino and Ignaz. Ignaz, Constantino and Zuris were the most valuable to me. Karagon sold me apples, that's also very valuable.
How's the situation?
I'm worried about what will happen if the paladins leave now.
Don't worry, the orcs in the valley are done. We can fight Alaric. The question is, do I need it? When you have so much gold. He won't mind if I sleep here, so let me sleep and we'll go hunt the lizards and we go to that direction of Zardas's. It would be much cooler to go to Pirokar and hear it from him that there are some insane things happening in Zarda's tower. But it doesn't really matter, you can take care of it now and report to him later. Or you can ask him and then do it. The order doesn't matter, the outcome is still the same. The question is, why will getting as a captain? Let's take out the crossbow and see other enemies spawned in here. I doubt it, but just in case. What do I mean? We can take, since we're a mercenary, I want my crew to be mercenaries. That's how I always played the game. But there's one thing that stops me from getting the sailor, what was his name, Torlaf. Because he wants me to go to the Valley of Mines and open the gates, the orcs to storm the camp. And by camp I mean the castle. That's betraying them. I'm not in particularly good favors with them. On a good relationship, they always bash me around and tell me that we are dragon hunters or bandits and we are not capable of killing the dragons or changing the situation. But luring the orcs inside and sacrificing them, not sure that's a good idea. I mean, it's technically a murder by your hands. And Parzival will see through that and he will say, I know you opened the gate, you bastard, you're gonna pay for it now. I'm not particularly afraid of him. And that he's gonna do it, I'm gonna kick his ass. The problem is he's gonna persist. Every time he's gonna gear up, he's gonna tell me you're gonna pay for it, even though I bash his brains in. And that's that. Lizard man. Let's see and shoot these bastards. Yeah, we need to improve my crossbow game. Who can teach me crossbowry? That's the guy. Their mirror. Dragomir, yeah. Yeah, we can stay here all day. I'm gonna miss. What do you know? The last arrow made contact. Already sustained injury. So that's that. The question is, do I want to do it? Because most of the militia men going to die, and some of the paladins gonna die. But that will lead to more experience. But Garond is gonna be furious. He said, "What bastard, unresponsible bastard left the gate open. Now we're completely vulnerable to orcs." And you can report that to Lord Hagen, that somebody opened the gate, and Lord Hagen will respond, "Somebody? There must be a traitor amongst men." Okay, if the situation is so bad, we're gonna rout the team, and we're gonna head to the Valley of Mines immediately. And you ask him why you're still here. He will say, "Okay, the situation is so heated up, we're waiting for the last, oh my god. Last supplies, and we'll head immediately." And he still doesn't do anything. They're returning. I told you already in the previous episodes, they send a dispatch team, small, with a boy named Nathan leading that group. And you can choose to storm the castle with them to free the orcs, or you can do it alone. That was very interesting. And then you lead Garond out of the valley. So you free the castle, you take them, and you push through the orcs, you lead them to the pass, and you arrive in the Korinis near the pass, and there are some orcs palisades in there, and fences, and you with the Garond and Nathan, with the two team combined, push through the orcs. And they made some huge fort, I forgot what that fort called. And you push there to the fort, and there is some another huge ass paladin, I forgot the name. Some lord. He housed the reinforcements of paladins. They are stationed near the Ore, oh my god. They stationed near the, what was his name? Oh my god. The ones who pay my bills. What was his name? The puffed up ignorant that refused to pay my money. Orlan? No, Orlan does the tavern owner. What was his name? God freaking Honor. There we go. Somehow it appears I have a recording of that dialogue that I recorded like 5 or 6 years ago for a friend of mine. And it appears I have this dialogue of Nathan. Thanks to WhatsApp backup. Please excuse it's in Russian, because the returning are a Russian development team.
Хотя, может быть, он еще и жив.
И как звали того парня?
Его звали Натан. Славный малый, хочу тебе сказать.
И он тоже был паладином?
Само собой. Другие бы просто не взялись за столь опасное дело, как это. Натан был одним из тех людей лорда Варуса, которые добровольно вызвались плыть с моей экспедицией на этот остров.
So, if you ever played The Returning, you should know about this Lord Varus in the Fort of Asgan and Nathan.
You've got an orc problem.
Damn it, doesn't the stress ever end? If this goes on, my farm won't be worth 3 gold coins.
Okay, what are the orcs? We know what's going on with you, boy.
Any news?
Soon, we'll have to give up the farm and join you mercenaries on Onar's farm, I'm afraid.
Okay, that's very interesting. What do they have to report?
The militia can't be relied on. We have to defend ourselves.
True. Let's see if there are any shadow beasts spawned up there. Even though the horns no longer pay any bills. Just for the sake of experience, something to be had. Okay, empty. So he said you have an orc problem, and as a paladin, there are indeed the hordes of orcs here, like I showed you in my very first episode. Boy oh boy, it's been some time ago.
Hey,
Looks like you can't even ask for food or fetch any potions or medicine for her. As a mage you can do it. Ah, there are the orcs. Good thing I saved. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of orcs. Wow. I could use the frost wave here. My goodness. But looks like the armor protected me. Looks like the orcs are not that menacing anymore. It's the lizard men that are scarier now, because they do much more damage. Orcs give 300 experience, the lizard men do give 330, so the damage is also different, I see. Lizard men are more advanced, I understand. Okay, I'm gonna eat my apples, get my proteins and strength. Oh, the lizard men are here. Well. I'll use an ice block to incapacitate, if I can't pronounce it. Okay, I'm just gonna make it easier to freeze one of them in place. There we go, strength. Lightning, ice block. Okay, one is frozen. Use lightning. Nice! 3 lightning strikes, one kick the bucket. Hey! 80% and still have difficulties striking a critical. You don't doing there, good Chief. Okay guys, I'm gonna push to Zardas and see you at Leicester's.